Hello, my fellow citizens of the 7th universe. My name is PlatPlayer. If you wish to be a civic, don't mind my background. My background is Kawaii de Sune, and you cannot deny the Nalu and the Groovia from Fairy Tail. But anyways, that's annoying me. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial. You guys probably didn't think there was going to be a tutorial today for a video, but yeah, today's going to be a tutorial to let you guys know how to edit your Dragon Block C game based on the newest update, which is 1.4.9, because I got a bunch of comments and messages saying that could you show me how to do it, because there are plenty of new people that are coming to the mod because there's new transformations and new abilities, and people are excited about it, but the charging system kind of broke for a lot of people and nobody knows how to fix it. So today, for you guys, I'm going to show you how to do that, as well as some really cool little tip thingies that actually I found out that are actually really cool to improve your game or make it more dramatic and crazy for if you have a server or something. But anyways, first off, we are going to be going into go into your file browser like this and click on here just like you would going for a mod. Going for your mods, you would type in %, app data, %, bam. And now we go to .minecraft, and your Dragon Block C would be in there, yada yada yada. But first, we are not going to go into the mods. We are going to go into the config file. This is what we're doing today. We're going to be looking at the configs. Now, scroll past this crap. You don't need it. What you are looking for is Jinryu, JRM Core, and the Dragon Block C. That's what you're going to do, and then 2 of these should pop up. Absolutely beautiful. First, we're going to be talking about how to fix the regen system, since that is kind of broken for some people. In order to do this, you need to go into the gym core. So this, if I can get it to work, this one right here. You got to click on this guy and bring this up. Now, I'm going to do this for you guys. And for people who want to know, I'm just scrolling this up. You're going to type this and type meditation. If I could. Meditation. Bam. This is the skill that you need in order to recharge in the new version of Dragon Block C. So, if you look around, bam, there you go. I actually was in a completely different thing. I was in this. It was how much TP you get. We'll talk about that later. But what you need is you need to fix this, because off the start is going to be set as a passive ability. Which a passive ability, it says if it's a passive, upgrading this skill will increase the regen rate for body, energy, and stamina, survival oriented, and active will work if you were trying to be a fighter. So yeah, if you're playing like Minecraft survival just with Dragon Block C in it, maybe you want to do passive. But if you want to go around and blast the crap out of everybody, freaking destroy worlds, mobs, all that stuff, you're going to want to set it to active. So what you do is you legit, because it was before, it was passive, you just delete that and put active. You don't need to put the percentage signs, or you don't need to put that stuff in there or anything like that. And after you're done, freaking hit save. Bam. Wait, no. Wrong button. I hit the open. Save. Bam, there you go. So there you go. That's how you fix that. And also, I have had some people come up to me, even people like Rhymestyle come up to me and ask me, how do I make it so that you can actually regen faster? At first, I did not know this, but a couple of you guys in the comment section actually told me how to fix this. So this is information from you guys. So thank your fellow citizens for this one. So what you want to do is now find regen. I just type in regen. You know, it would be great if I actually did it right. I believe the regen, if I'm not mistaken, is actually in this one. Regen. No, it's not. Oh, I am fantastic when it comes to this stuff. But if I'm looking around, right there. That's it. It's regen. For some reason, it didn't pop up in the search. I don't know why it didn't pop up in the search. I'm pointing at my webcam, even though it's completely off. That was a mistake on my part. But here you go. This guy right here. This is how you're going to be able to regen faster. Because when you get meditation and you're really, really weak, you're legit going to get like one energy per second. The rate is ridiculously slow if you just start out and you have low mind. Which upgrading the mind skill also helps with regen. So what you want to do is that if you want faster regen, you can hit faster. And it's the same way. You just do this, and you just go faster. Bam, now you're recharging like absolute crazy. But I'm going to keep it back to normal because I don't really need it too much because usually I'm playing on servers, so I don't have to worry about that. Which actually, I should say this right now. I'm surprised I never said this until now. If you're playing by yourself, yes, you're going to need to fix this. But if you're a part of a server, if you're not the server host and you're just logging into like Dragon Block Heroes or Dragon Block C Battle FC, you don't need to mess with this stuff. So don't worry about that. But if you're a server provider, if you're a guy who owns those servers, yes, you have to mess with this. So, now we are going to be looking at a little bit more of the top stuff here. I'm just going to briefly go over this stuff because some of this stuff is really, really cool if you wanted to. You could actually set it for a client-side thing. If you want to turn off the hair when you put on a helmet because it looks a little ridiculous, you could turn that on. So, hair with helmet on, hide hair when helmet on, you would change that to true, and your hair doesn't peek out of your diamond helmet. Freaking fantastic. And now this is all server-sided stuff right here. You can actually change. You can change how much it takes, like, let's see, radical skill, Arcosian damage multiplier. You can actually make it so that your Arcosian is ridiculously powerful. Like, if you want golden form, oh, you can get golden form. Because in the first form, as you all know, like in the baby form, you do almost no damage. Absolutely no damage. But you could change that and make it so that you do 100 damage. And then you just edit it so that this thing is now at maximum 10,000. You can make it so that when you go into the final cooler phase, you do 10,000 times your actual damage. It's a little intense. You would just one-shot everything, but heck, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Now, these are everything when it comes to that. This side says how much each skill costs. Like, you could see that skills cost, radical skill, TP costs. You could see how much each of them cost. There's more and more when it comes to this stuff. Like, there's even, when you decide to scroll down, this is for Super Saiyan. Yeah, skill Saiyan and half Saiyan damage multiplier. So when you go Super Sandwich, there you go, bam. This is also, there's also ones where you can actually change how much ki it takes to charge up your Super Sandwich. So this is how you would change it as well. So you could do all that good stuff if you really, really wanted to. This is all like crazy stuff. Like, you could set how much points it takes to upgrade your stats. Like, if you wanted to upgrade, see, the dash skill, if you wanted more points per, if you wanted to set it so that, like, it's 1, that you only need 1 skill point to level up your dash, you can change it in there. So that's how you do it. This is for Kaioken as well, Key Sense. There's the meditation as well, and then there's potential unlock and all that stuff. Now, for here as well, there's other stuff that you can look into. Like, if you want explosion griefing on, you can always, you could set it so if you want it on, you set it to false. That means that you can't blow up the world if you set it to true, which is upsetting. But if you have a server, sometimes you have to do that. You can even like set certain things in here where like, if you wanted to make sure that your Dragon Block C has the right people in, like the right NPCs in the game, and does a check on that, you can actually check on that just to see. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff. This is another big one for you guys because some people ask me how I'm able to fight when I'm in Kami's place. This is how you do it. You turn off the safe zones by putting false. Booyah! Now you can blast the crap out of Kami if you wanted to. Light him on fire. It's funny. He has 2,000 health though. It's not gonna happen. But you could do it if you really wanted to. If you wanted to be a jerk like that, you could light Kami on fire. And then yeah, there's a couple more stuff on here. That's all that stuff. Next, we go into here, which is beautiful. This is more stuff that you can actually mess with. This is you can actually set exactly where you revive when you die. You can actually set it up. So like, say if you're completely evil, you could set it so that they spawn underneath where everyone else usually spawns, and you spawn in hell. It's fun time. You can also turn off the new revival time if you wanted to. You could set it to death system free revive equals true. If false, then players won't be able to revive for free even after time. So you could set it so it's like that. Like the only way players can come back is actually getting wished, so, or reincarnated, which is really, really crazy. So you could set it so here we go. Death system switch inventory. You could set all this stuff, or you could just turn off. You could just turn off the death system. You could just turn it off. Like, you don't have to go up to King Yemma. You could just die and spawn in a random place. That's good for servers. If you have a big server and you don't want, like, if you don't want Otherworld corrupting your game, this is a good one. That's a good one. And now this is other stuff too, saying how where dragon blocks spawn, the fly skill, charging, how many senzu beans corn gives you, how many when the space pod will actually delete itself after a certain amount of time, so it doesn't take up too much RAM space, all that good stuff. You guys can fiddle around with that and figure out exactly what you want to do. Now these are the new ones too, the ogres. You could set it so that they have a lot more health and a lot more damage. I actually didn't know that. You could change the people in hell and make them hella strong. You can make it so that they do 100,000 damage on you. Have fun. Or you could set it so that they have 100,000 health. So if you wanted to just have it so that it's an army in hell, if you want to be actually living in hell, set the stuff to max. Because you're just going to die. But on that note, I think that's pretty much it. This is how you customize your game in Dragon Block C to make sure that you have the most fun experience, or you just want to mess with your friends because it's fun. But always make sure you save, because if you don't save, everything that you change is not going to go into effect, and you're going to have to do everything all over again. It's really upsetting. So make sure you save. Always save. Always save. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining me once again. If you want any more of these types of tutorials for Dragon Block C, let me know down in the comments below. If you wanted me to show off like tutorials for custom NPCs as well, because I do a lot of custom NPC stuff when it comes to Dragon Block C, let me know as well, and I'll try my best to do that for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys want to know how I do the role plays, how servers do what they do. So this is definitely, those videos are definitely good for you if you wanted to really know how to do that. So yeah, so I say thank you guys for joining me once again, and I will be seeing you later.